What's a monographs special audio? So today we're gonna do a new what if called what if Goku was the only one who had the Zenkai boost, or what if the Zenkai boost was only available to Goku? So yeah, without any further ado, let's get watching. So Goku, the start of the Dragon Ball doesn't really change anything, except for that Goku's a little bit stronger at the start of Z. As I said, Gohan doesn't get this ability Zenkai because, as I said in the title, it's especially just for Goku. But Gohan has the same potential as he has, but instead of Zenkai boost, and the Saiyans doesn't have it. Only Goku has. So it's like a Keki Genkai or something like that. In Naruto style, a Keki Genkai. So the first real difference, because of Goku only having the Zenkai boost, is his fight with Raditz. Raditz comes and he doesn't get in brawl with he doesn't want to get in brawl with he first gets in brawl with Piccolo, and he sees that Piccolo is way experienced than him, so he just runs. Raditz just runs away. He wants to find Kakarot. Then he eventually finds him, and Krillin Krillin gets bitch slapped in his face, or I should say tail slapped, but that really doesn't send him far because, as I said, Raditz doesn't have Zenkai boost, and then Goku and Raditz start fighting. So let's talk about power levels. Goku's still the same or a little bit high, let's say 460 for the but Raditz is 452. Okay? Why the hell is Raditz so low? You might ask. Because, as I said, only Goku has the Zenkai boost ability. So basically, so what differs between Saiyans and humans right now? The physiology. Saiyans are born to fight, but humans are have to fight to be made to fight. They have to work hard to be fight. They have work hard to fight, but the difference between humans and Saiyans are two things: tail, the Ozaru form, and the physique of fighter. But anyways, Goku and Raditz start fighting, and it's a even battle. Both are going at all out. Goku doesn't take his weight off because he doesn't really need to. If he wants, then he'll do it. He fights and fights and fights, and until they both are weakened fully. Raditz is he thought his brother Raditz surprised that he thought his brother was weak, but he's at least at his level. It's shocking. Then Raditz asks what Kakarot did to get this strong, and Kakarot says that he trained. This is a new concept for Raditz, training, huh? Good thing. So then Raditz tries to do something to win using his cunningness. He tries to hurt. What do you say? What is his name? Hurt Gohan, who's still with Goku's team, because Goku and Raditz are fighting on the island. They are not going to the wasteland. And Piccolo's watching ahead, just seeing what is happening. Sure, when Raditz and Piccolo fought, Piccolo was disadvantaged, but not by a huge margin like he was in the canon. But he still was disadvantaged. But now Goku and Raditz, fighting at full power. They're using most the attack, but Goku's using skill, but Raditz using his brute force. They still key blast. So Goku can't fly, but Raditz can. So Raditz makes up for skill using flight. So basically, they are even. Then Raditz wants to win this, and he has two options: bring this kid also, Goku's father. But so he tries to attack Bulma, who has Gohan in her hand. Goku steps in and takes the full blast head on, which injures him quite a bit. But this angers Gohan, and he powers up, gets a rage boost, and just so I mean not he doesn't get a rage boost. Okay. This is a little bit far ahead. So then Gohan is scared, and when Goku is injured and he sees behind, he sees Gohan is scared. Goku smiles at Gohan, starts explaining about what martial arts really is, because while he was fighting Raditz, he saw a little bit of Gohan who was interested, was seriously seeing this fight happen. So he started teaching him stuff. Yeah, he was started teaching stuff in the middle of a life or death situation. This annoyed Raditz, and well, he tried to blast with everything he had. He used double Sunday, and he tried to do everything he had, but that wasn't useful. And Goku also went full power. So basically, they both were even, but then Krillin said that they should end it. Goku, didn't want to kill his brother because he's the only family he had before he having his wife, and only family that he has before he got married. So yeah, he really doesn't want to kill his brother, but he doesn't want to kill his brother. But Krillin says that if he doesn't kill him, Krillin will. So who better to do the honors than his own brother? Goku doesn't want to do it, but he does, and finally kills the first person. No, he has killed more than one people. So this is not his first kill. But then Raditz, in his dying breath, says that in 1 year his comrades will come, and blah blah blah. But Raditz isn't, that angry at Goku, because he was content, because he fought until the bitter end with his brother, against his brother, all out. And this is when Piccolo makes his presence known, and starts beating up Goku, because Goku's injured, and this is the best time he can ever get in his entire life. Goku gets a chance, gets a second. He takes off his weights and starts fighting way more seriously, using his full power. But this time Piccolo is winning. He's literally bashing up Goku, because Piccolo has a power of 408, and well, he's literally has full health and stamina. But Goku, he has low health and low stamina, so it's basically a huge disadvantage to use disadvantage to fight with Piccolo. But he still get going. Uh, Okay, sorry. So there was a background noise. So, anyways, Goku, is pretty bad up. He is internal bleeding, external bleeding, everything. He's spitting out blood, and this enrages Gohan, and well, he gets a power boost and basically pierces through, Piccolo's stomach. And Piccolo, being Piccolo, really doesn't have anything else to do. He can spit out a baby, because he's like, I don't know, 7, 8, right? Yeah. He's 8 now, so 8-year-old can't be a father, so he doesn't have something, so he dies. And Goku's a pretty bad shape. He can die any moment now. He's basically hanging on to life. He Gohan, uh, after going inside and coming out of Piccolo's body, I mean not piercing through Piccolo's body, and then runs to his father, calls the Nimbus, and gets on to go to his mother. But Krillin then jumps up and says that his mother can't do anything. They have to go and first see Korin, and I think Krillin would know who Korin is, so they Krillin would say to Nimbus to go to Korin, and Nimbus would take Krillin, because even though in the original Dragon Ball, Krillin was not pure-hearted, but in the Dragon Ball Z, in the same saga, when Goku used the Spirit Bomb, Krillin was able to use it with some instructions. So Goku, goes to Karen's place, and he gets a sensobi, and he was in his last breath when he got the sensobi. So the gains which he got are humongous. I mean literally humongous. From a power level of 460, to a power level of 46,000. A 100 times boost, right? Yeah, 100 times boost. He got 100 times boost. A whopping 100 times. So he's like 46,000, and he gets up, and then he is Gohan hugs him and says that he was missing him, and Goku thanks Krillin and goes to Chi Chi because the same invading thing, and since they don't have any Dragon Balls right now, so they want everything. So since they don't have Dragon Balls, they basically have to do anything they can to get strong and save. And since aliens are now invading the planet, basically everything is gone up downhill. So uh, Goku confronts Chi Chi to let him train Gohan. Chi Chi is against this head, but Goku says that there's no Dragon Ball. So basically, if anyone wants to survive, they have to get stronger. So basically, if Gohan doesn't train, he'll waste his latent potential. Basically, he's like dying. So, and plus there are other people coming like him who are saints basically, and they'll kill they'll evaporate this planet. So we really don't have anything against them. So basically, we have only our own strength. What Chi Chi thinks about it, and finally she agrees. But before she could agree, Gohan butts in, saying that he wants to train, he wants to become like father. He doesn't want to study because study doesn't give him the satisfaction that he had when he killed Piccolo. She's shocked. He killed Piccolo? Goku scratches the back of his head. Yeah, well, a lot happened. Now Goku explains every little detail to Chi Chi. Chi Chi's like, you made a son killer guy? Oh my god. I didn't make him, he just killed him himself. Well, he saved my life, so be thankful for that. Now then Gohan says, yeah mom, I want to train and be like dad. Chi Chi finally gives him saying, fine, just do whatever you want. Just protect the earth. But you have to study. Yeah, I'll study, but I won't study as I was studying before. I'll do a lot of training, but I'll study a little. Chi Chi's like, fine, you just have to study and get good grades. That's all I want. Don't worry, mom, I'll get it. So then the training period starts. Since Kami isn't there, everyone really has to do their own training, but they gather up in the looker and start training. Master Roshi is also there, and Master Roshi and Koran are both there. They start teaching, Gohan the basics of martial arts instead of Piccolo, sending him to harsh environments. There are two teachers who are expert in martial arts, so they both will teach him. So, anyways, Goku is different. He's the most powerful guy, so he wants to train alone. But since everyone here is weaker than usual, he doesn't really want to train with them. He does not want. I mean, he has no obligations to train with them, but he'll get diminishing. He won't get that much of a gain, but he really can't do anything, so he starts training with them. But on the other side, he has some more free time. So basically, they're sparring against them, they're losing, and they're getting up, blah blah blah. So Goku has a lot of free time. That is when he talks to Mr. Popo about Kami and what his things are like. Then Goku says, Mr. Popo says about Kami not being from this planet and being from other planet. That gives Goku an idea. Why don't he ask this invading people about his heritage? I mean, not saying heritage, Kami's heritage. So a year passes, and a power level, they are more powerful than ever. Gohan at a whopping power level of 3,200. Yamcha's a power level of 4,000. No, 3,000. Chacho is a power level of 1,000. Yajirobe is a power level of 990. Krillin a power level of 4,000. Attention at a power level of 5,000. And Kakarot at a power level of 50,000. Just 4,000 gain because, well, improved his other techniques. He learned the destructive disc and solar flare and other kinds of things. He didn't go to power, but he went to techniques in this 1 year of time skip. So yeah, that's we're gonna leave for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, then like, subscribe, do the necessary stuff, and if you don't, I can understand. Then peace out.